So with the outlet replaced over there, and this one also too changed to the Decora Black, which I think kind of goes with the handles and the cabinets. I've got one other electrical issue to address. It's kind of a little more intricate here. This outlet that's over there by my coffee cup, the conduit runs up the wall, and now you can see it's exposed up here in the ceiling. That runs over here, then it runs down to this outlet, and then it's jumped, runs up and over out that other conduit. That conduit runs through the wall right up there in the corner. The problem is that, well, I got a panel right here for the garage. Is this outlet on that panel? No. Unbelievable. So I did a survey of the whole house, every single outlet, switch, fan, whatnot, to figure out what circuit everything's on. And this one and that one, this north wall of my garage is actually on the panel in my house. So where that pipe goes up and goes through the wall over there, we're gonna cut that, put a box on it, and get the cable run over to the panel here. Just drop it in through the top. This way that'll be on probably be on its own circuit. I think there's a one breaker I can take out, a 220 breaker in there that I can just put a couple singles in. So I'm going to cut that there, and then since the circuit coming from the house is really only these two outlets, it's just these, so I'm going to take that circuit probably from behind the wall and extend it over behind all that crap on the other side of the wall. My AV center is on the other side of that wall right there, kind of where the toolbox is, and down towards the right. So I want to get a dedicated circuit over just to my AV wall where my TV and stereo and all that stuff's at. So we're gonna have to do some rerouting, and I know I can get it done. It's just, it's gonna be kind of a pain, but I think it'll be much better afterwards, because now everything in the garage will be off of the garage panel like it should. So I went up and cut the pipe behind the wall. The wiring's gonna need to be redone because now it's just a little too short. We'll run 2 new wires up the pipe. Back from the store again. Let's see what we picked up today. See, I got 12 gauge solid, 50 feet of it in black, 50 feet in white, about $11-12 a spool. A couple black plate covers I was missing. Couple breakers here for the panel. Actually bought a gray switch for my furnace shut off, because the black one, it's really hard to see, so I'm going to swap that out with a gray one. See, these connectors, which are going to get me from the EMT over to the flex. Spent about 5 minutes in the aisle trying to find the bucket these were in. Tape. Super 33. Only use the good stuff. That cheap stuff is just not worth it. Even though this is $3-4 a roll, it's worth it. I even bought a roll of Super 88. Why not? So now I got some tape. So I added a couple breakers to the panel. I just moved the furnace one down. This one's going to run my north wall outlets. Okay, here's where I cut the conduit. As you can see, this is right where the roof comes down, so this is a task just to even get up into this corner here. I cut that right there and then swung this one around here because this one's going to go to the left. So just need to get a coupling on there, and we're going to transition it to the flex and then run it down to the panel. Okay, so we're wired into the panel. I brought that down through here with the flex up in here. Jumps over to this breaker, which I'll put a label on because everything's all nicely labeled. This one will just be a spare. Get the cover back on and get that labeled. Okay, so I got the breakers in. I've got them labeled now. I've got my spare here in case I need to drop another circuit to something else. But as you can see, I got these other stickers in here too, which I took the time to kind of print these out. Let's see, what does this say? This panel is fed via house panel breaker number 6 and number 8. So I got a 60 amp feed coming into this panel. And then I've got over here, outside garage lights are fed via house panel breaker number 6, number 15. Okay, so the actual exterior lights, my garage lights, and the flood on the side, that's on the house. That's fine. I just really wanted to have this panel run everything inside the garage. Now this sticker I had on here before, letting me know that my north wall was not run off this panel before, but now we got it over here. So this sticker, I'm just going to go ahead and peel this one off. If I ever wanted to know before which one controlled the north wall, this let me know really easy. Now, this is going to be a pain in the butt to peel off, but whatever. This let me know that the house panel was controlling. And now that we got this rewired, yay, that sticker can come off. And we've got everything now in the panel for just the garage. Also too, if you kind of look at this right here, where the labeling is, let's see, number 1, W Recep, whatever the heck that is, or wall receptacles. Okay, then we got something X, well, I can't read that. Then 3 is door. Let's see, what's that other one? 13, light switch fan, and then furnace. What is that? 13 and 14. If you notice, I don't have a 13 or 14. This is a smaller panel. So somebody's already writing it down incorrectly on this side, which is why I like to have little stickers on the actual breaker. So this way I know what I'm shutting off. I moved one of them, this one, up to the top because my garage door opener sometimes likes to lock up and I have to turn power off. So this is going to be real easy when I open up the panel. I just know it's the top left. So got that circuit moved. Let's get a little paint on that pipe right there, brown that out, and we're all good. So there, got that sticker removed and put a little fast coat of brown on that pipe there. I was almost going to leave it silver because it was like the sign of progress, but now that it's brown, kind of looks like it's always been there. So this is done. I finally got that north wall circuit on the panel, everything properly labeled, and this will basically, I set that up so when I come back in through here and do a second coat of brown, this already has a first coat on it, so everything will match. So we're all good. One more fast thing, that switch there on the side of my ring control for the doorbell, I actually changed it over to a white. It originally was black. I bought a gray switch because I figured, you know, gray furnace, gray switch, but the gray switch just looked out of place here in the wall, so I changed it to a white. Well, that's actually an ivory, but I probably should have maybe went white, but the idea was I just wanted more visibility of the switch from a distance. The black one was kind of hard to see, so I've already gone through 3 switches, so I'm not going to go through a 4th to get this white so it matches the ring, because this is just a garage, this isn't inside. So That's good. We got it visible. So from even a distance, it can easily be seen. So we're good on that.